Good morning and welcome to the channel. I am Varska and we are back with Banished. So we are on our second year. Last episode we did everything here. We got some fishermen, some log cutters, some houses, a gatherer's hut, and a forester's lodge. So we can start getting some of our most basic resources. We are trying to get some new storage barns and some wooden houses so that our population can increase. And there's also a special thing I would like to start having right now, because if you don't, you will die. Nothing that serious, but it is pretty serious. You do need to get a blacksmith in early, because you don't want a tool apocalypse. And what a tool apocalypse is when you start running out of tools. Makes sense. So kind of self-explanatory. But it doesn't sound that bad. And your villagers do keep working without tools. And I suppose you can keep going without one, but not at an efficient enough rate to really support your population. So it doesn't matter what the tool is, if it's wood or carbon steel. You need tools. They are right there next to food. Your people aren't as likely to starve to death, or not starve to death, freeze to death, as they are to starve to death because they're not able to get all their crap fast enough because they have no tools. Now granted, I'm playing on a little bit more of a tougher climate than I normally do, so maybe they will actually start freezing to death. But I don't think so. I hope not anyway. Alright, so they're just running along doing their thing. It's early summer. We're getting the forest cleared ever so slowly. Our builder is struggling to get stone? We have stone. Why are you taking so long? Lazy bum. And we do kind of have this like main road going on. Yeah. I'm actually going to pause every other building because we seeing that food right there just piling up. We need to get that into a warehouse ASAP. And as you can see, our population is growing up. Growing up. Well, I mean, they are growing up. But it is going up. We now have 11 adults, 11 children. So people are getting busy. People are making babies. And that is a very good sign, because if they don't make babies, your people will slowly die out. A painful, painful way to go. Just seeing everyone you know vanish. Slowly. And no one bringing joy and replacing them. Anyway. So we're getting this storage barn built. Hopefully this storage barn is shortly after. And we're also going to need a new stockpile, because that's getting full. So let's go over here and set up a stockpile. I hate stockpiles. They're hideous and ugly. But they are necessary. So I'm just going to set up one massive stockpile right here in the center of our town. Yay, we got one done. And that's only going to take removing some trees to get built. And yes, I know, capacity is near full. Capacity is near full. Get the second one built and start clearing those out, and we'll get our blacksmith back in there. And our food's still doing awesome. Let's see what's a mixture of. Fish, got a lot of mushrooms, onions, berries. It's not the most appetizing meal in the world. I could do the fish, mushrooms, and onions. Maybe berries for dessert. And boom. Now, as you can notice, our health is starting to go down as well. See, the problem with this game is you always want to do so much, but there's so little time. So little people and so little resources. You're just constantly wanting to expand. Alright, so we're going to go ahead into our resource production, and we're going to get an herbalist. Now, herbalists have a extremely large range. And I know we don't want to build too much into this little forest. These guys? I'm not really sure what I did here. I think I messed something up. We'll just slap that there. They will eventually build it, and we'll get some herbalists in there. Granted, we don't have the people to fill the job, but whatever. And as soon as this is complete, and of course we didn't pause that one, so that's open again. But you always want to have your food super high. It's better to have too much food than too little, obviously. The higher you get your food, just the better off you are. And of course, once you build a trading post, you can trade food as well. It's not worth much, but you can trade it. I don't have any animals. That's what the difficulty changed. Alright, so that's set. So we're just going to unhinge all of these. We are in late winter now, so I think I am going to do it 2 years at a time, just because we're only at about 6-7 minutes in. So we'll do it every 2 years for an episode. Yeah, because we're already in spring, and that would have made it a very short episode. Of course, I could slow it down, but what's the point of slowing it down? Just to slow it down. Alright, so next house is being built. And I'm gonna try and get some roads in here. We could use stone, which look very nice, and allow faster travel. And you know what? We're not dying for stone right now. So I am gonna throw some stone roads in here. Just keep it nice and simple. Did I say simple? I hate simple. We're gonna make this pretty. We want a pretty city. Us making a pretty city is how we're gonna die. Oh yes, disasters are on, so we're gonna have the risk of fire. I am going to build a well. Not even. I am not going. Ooh, how about here? Can I do a well here? I am going to do a well right here. It'll be nice and pretty. Wait, how come I couldn't do a well here? So complicated. Our herbalist is having nothing done. We haven't had children grow up yet, though we are at 13 children now. But we are a little bit more developed than before. And I think, therefore I am, I think that giant pit is disgustingly ugly. So what we're going to do is we're going to make things pretty around it. So I'm just going to do a nice 10 by 7. 10 by 7 orchard right here. Because orchards are pretty, and they generate food. As far as I'm aware, there is nothing actually useless in this game. I haven't seen anything useless anyway. Alright, so we're getting more houses, which means we're going to have more kids. Range expands a lot. I want to fill this up with docks, but I hear that decreases their efficiency. Leads to overpop or extinctions of species. That could just be all a whole bunch of hullabaloo. But I'd rather not take the risk, honestly. I don't want to wipe out fish. Wow. That's full already. That's full already. And throw in more freaking storage barns already. Well, not already, just in preparation of the future. And I was going to use over here for houses, too. Lump and plump. Not much I can do here, so... We don't have a lot of stone, so I'm going to stop making stone roads and wasting our stone. Ooh, you know what? I bet down the road we're going to replace this fishing dock with the trading post, because this is actually built quite well into there. Ooh, it's snowing. And then we'll put like a fishing dock here and a fishing dock here. But we want to wait until we actually reach a point where we can utilize that. So, until we start getting more people, I'm not going to fret. Just watching. It's still only late autumn, so that's an early snow then. Now it's early winter. Still don't have much going on with the blacksmith. We need wood and I need stone, so I guess I'm going to instruct my idle folks. Come get some stone. Come get some stone. Come get some stone. Which I think I actually have to have a laborer to be able to do. What's low? What's low? Stone. Duh. Stone's always low. So, because I need stone so badly, I'm going to turn my builder into a laborer to go get some stone. And one thing I've learned is never, ever, ever pool your population away from doing food. Because if you're not careful, you'll forget. And then you'll die. And that's not fun. So, oh wait, no, I'm not going to do the fishing. Decisions. I forgot that I was putting a blacksmith there. So that's 100%. That's 56%. Holy freaking crap. We're going to need to open a trading post. Might as well start the building for it, even if I'm not even close to ready. We'll just... Ooh, that looks kind of good. I can't do that. I can do that. Ooh, that looks really good. I love that. Finally, something actually visually looks good in my villages. Will we ever build it? I don't know. Suppose if the children can start growing up, that'd be great. Nothing like enjoying some child labor. It's not child labor. No children were labored in the making of this film. He collecting that rock very slowly. Which, it better stay collecting, because no one's building now, so there's no reason for it to go anywhere. It's going somewhere. Where is it going? Is he putting it in things? Okay, he is putting it in things. So, I guess he just won't complete the actual build action if he's not a builder. Which I suppose makes sense. Which I don't see this distinguishment. Oh, it's late spring. I went a little too far. I got carried away. Oh no, someone died. No. Lemmy the fisherman died during childbirth. We will not forget you, Lemmy. And we'll also not forget that that made things a lot harder now that there's one less adult. And of course, because my builder was a laborer, they went and filled that position. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and end the episode there, so thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure to leave some likes, definitely subscribe, leave some comments for me so I can chat with you guys, and I will see you next episode.